Hi everyone! For those of you that are new here, I'm David.
I'm Mark.
And we are the Doddles!
We have just finished a series of our time on board Cunard's Queen Anne. So if you've not watched that, there'll be links aplenty.
No, but we thought we would dip our toe into something new. I'm dipping my toe, you can't see it. Into room tours.
Room tours. We've never done a room tour. And I think we thought we never would do a room tour. But we filmed it, so I'm all for using the content that we filmed.
Yes, it is. We've tried not to do the standard room tour because there's plenty of those out there that show you kind of in detail what's in the room. We thought we'd do a brief tour.
A Doddles take.
A Doddles take with a few silly bits dotted around, so see if you spot them.
I will say, if you do enjoy the silliness of it, please let us know in the comments below, because I've got an idea of doing like a spoof room tour series.
Yes, alternative room tours.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed it, let us know. Also, if you didn't enjoy it, also let us know, because
we won't bother doing it again.
Yeah.
Why waste your time?
Yeah. Anyway, join us on board Cunard's newest ship, Queen Anne, in our stateroom.
Welcome to our stateroom, our interior cabin. So this is an inside cabin on deck 5 of Queen Anne. It's a bit of an unusual layout. So most cabins have the door, I think, at the end of that corridor. We've got it on the lengthways, which I quite like the difference. TV straight ahead of the bed, which has been fab. Movies are included, so we've spent a few nights in bed watching movies on that TV. It's very well placed. Side of the beds, you've got some lovely storage. You've got plenty of outlets. So there is a standard USB and a USB-C port there, and a plug. On that side of the bed, it's a American style plug. On this side, it's a UK style, but because you've got the USB stuff there, that's not a problem. You've got your bedside lights on and off. I've got my little portable charger thing there. There's a lovely bit of artwork, 3D artwork on the wall as well. Also, going back around to the door, this is quite a handy thing to have, so you can just put it on the door if you want them to make your room up, or on the other side, do not disturb. One thing you do have to do is pop your stateroom key card into this slot for the electrics to work, and then you take that out when you're out and about. Lovely vanity area, getting ready. I like the behind the mirror light. It makes it very easy for when you're sprucing yourself up, especially for things like gala night. Again, plenty of storage. We've got our own hairdryer and toiletries and stuff in the sides, and then there is a drawer underneath as well where you can put stuff. We've got our medications and things like that. There is a hairdryer in there as well in case you don't have your own. Moving on, follow me. Tea coffee station in here. So there's plenty of different teas and coffees, some milk, sachets. They do offer still and sparkling water in bottles. It is quite expensive. So a single bottle is $4, which we're not doing. We'll have tap, thank you very much. And then up here, this is all the stuff out of the minibar that we've taken out of the fridge to make room for our own drinks because we're frugal. But in here is where the fridge is. So you can see we've got a couple of bottles of our own Prosecco in there. We've left some of the minibar stuff in there as well. So that is in there. There is a kettle for making your own tea and coffee. We've not used that yet. I'm still a bit anxious about using kettles in cabins and hotel rooms because if you know, you know. So I choose not to. Lovely bit of branding for the channel on our hoodies that are hung up here. And then there is so much wardrobe space in this cabin. It's fab, especially because you've got so many outfits because you've got to do formal nights and gala nights and things. So they've made sure there's plenty of storage in here. They've got a really decent sized safe that you can put your laptops in. We've got some shoes and stuff, life jackets. Won't go through all of those. And I will now switch over to Mark because the toilet is his domain.
Come with me now into my, as David said, my domain. The toilet. I'm going to stand in the shower for now. I mean, obviously there's a sink and a toilet. I would say the toilet area isn't huge. And I found when I'm sitting on the toilet and this door's closed, I just feel a bit I end up sitting at a wonk. So, you know. Shower is huge though, however. Massive shower. Shall I get in? Look, so I can shower over here. I can stand over here and do my lathering and then shower back over here. And our favourite bit, the toiletries, shampoo, body wash, hand wash and lotion is all Penhaligon's Quirks. Hi! There's a very annoying noise in here, if you can hear. I don't know.
It's coming from that extractor fan.
Towels. There are obviously towels. They're all nicely branded with the Cunard logo. Not overly soft, but not overly scratchy. Perfect towels.
The Goldilocks of towels. Anyway, back to the room. The bed is very comfortable. I enjoy it a lot. The duvet covers and everything are very, very soft, and the duvet itself is very plush.
How hard would you say it is?
On a scale of what?
Floppy to erect.
Floppy to erect. I would say it is a semi.
Yeah, it's not a soft bed, but it is on the softer side.
Yes. Our biggest comparison that we can do is to Virgin, and it is a lot softer than a Virgin bed, but not too soft.
No. What do you think about the layout in terms of...
The layout-wise, it's, for the most part, it's fab. It works really well. However, when there's two of you in that corridor area trying to get to things in different cupboards, it quickly becomes quite cramped, because as you will see here, if Mark is here and has got this open and is in here doing his bits and bobs, and then I want to go to the toilet or something, it's a bit more of a squeeze. You have to like press yourself up against it like this. But overall, lovely cabin. Would recommend. That's also the wrong way round.
It's also our first interior cabin ever.
You're not impressed by, let me spin this wrap round.
Yes.
So you're not impressed by...
Well, because it's our first ever interior cabin, so I was excited by having a pitch black night's sleep. It is not pitch black. So I was expecting to be able to see some light coming around the doors. You can't. That's not where the light comes through. The light comes from, I mean, this illuminates. And the slot where you put your doofer in illuminates.
Well, you can sort of see there's like a green light emitting.
Top tip, I ended up hanging my pants from the keycard to block out some of the light. You're welcome.
So,
and that's glow in the dark as well, I think, so that you can find your way in the night.
Yeah, but it's not bad. Like, it's not that it's keeping me awake, it's just that I wanted it to be pitch black.
Never mind. I wonder if that would be different if that door was back there, because I feel like a lot of these commands and stuff would be over there, and there might be slightly more out of the way. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't feel claustrophobic.
Nope.
Claustrophobic, Darren.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
I think in my brain, I'm just pretending there's a balcony down there, and just we've got the door closed.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But overall, lovely cabin, lovely decor. It's very nice.
The only thing about the decor, the carpet is giving me Greg's vibes.
Oh, I see. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see the Greg's reference. It's nice coming back as well. They do offer a turn down service. So on a night we come back and the bed's all turned down. There's normally a couple of chocolates just about there. If you have stayed in this cabin on Cunard, let us know. If you're going to, let us know. So that's our little room tour for you.
And that is our tour. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, please like, and please hit the notification bell so you get notified of future videos.
Bye.
Bye.